Hey everybody, what's up? I hope you're well. This is just sort of like a test video for my everything, my hardware and such, because I've been running into... Actually, there have been some ridiculous, unexplainable audio glitches, not with my microphone, but with the game sound when I capture it, the footage, and they're like these frequent, very unpleasant spikes of dissonance. I don't know what to describe them as. It's like high-pitched static or something. So I'm gonna try and record a video having implemented a potential fix. Sorry, I coughed while trying to get that word out. And I'm gonna run through like a floor of the Cave of Ordeals on Twilight Princess, just to give you something cool to watch if you actually are watching this test for entertainment. I don't know why you would, but the Cave of Ordeals is pretty cool, and you know, Twilight Princess is probably still my favorite Zelda. I mean, that might be a little controversial to say. I know people really loved it when it came out, but now, after, what, over 10 years, people are looking at it like, wow, that game did nothing, the wolf form was pointless, copied Ocarina, art styles aids... Wow, I tripped over my mouth there. Art styles aged badly, etc., etc. Also, I love you if you actually pronounce etc. as two words correctly, not etc. like a fucking moron. Anyway, just keep going. Yeah, I looked at my files on here. This is my GameCube version, obviously, because I still like the GameCube version the best over the Wii version and the Wii U version, honestly. Not kidding. There's just something about it. And I can play it on an old CRT, which is always cool. But yeah, so... let me see if I can try to explain what's going on. So... I'm recording with a Dazzle capture card that I picked up like off the internet for like $60 or something. And my computer is like a $60 computer off of Kijiji. Now, why? Why? I got my first computer, and by first computer, I actually mean first computer. I got it in 2008. It was, I think, March 3rd of 2008. Yes, I remember the date that I got my first computer. My life was really pathetic back then, and those sorts of things were actually, like, major events. So, yeah, that's why I remember that. But wow, it's really dark on my television. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is just me explaining this crap. But, guys? Yeah. Forgetting how to play this game while I talk about this. Anyway, yeah, the computer was like, a single core 2.6 gigahertz processor and 1 gig of RAM for $329.99. And they put Vista on it, which is like criminal. But eventually I like wisened up and taught myself a few things, and I pirated XP, and at first I wanted to keep Vista, so I created a partition on my hard drive, and then like, what the heck? What's going on with this camera here? Can I not like zoom out? Yeah, I tried to keep Vista around by having like, there we go, kill that keys. By like dual booting both operating systems, because I sort of like describe it as like my childhood home or something. While I took damage from a rat, or was it the keys? Oh yeah, I forgot this version made you had the little dialogue box pop up after every new rupee amount that you collect. Anyway, but yeah. So, but eventually I was like, well, screw this. It's not, I realized that Vista was just like cancerous, so I shit-canned it forever, and I don't regret it. I did take a screenshot of my original desktop, though, just for nostalgia's sake. But let's do something cool here. Oh wait, I don't know. How do you... Yeah, it's been a while since I played this. Anyway, so But that computer gave me so much trouble, and the funny thing is, it like had periods where it would like die, and by die I mean like it was making this super crazy ass like buzzing sound, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Oh wow, clipping. I couldn't figure out what the buzzing was, but after I uninstalled Vista, it stopped. It stopped buzzing when I got rid of Vista. So literally it is the cancer of computers, okay? That is an insane anecdote, and I couldn't believe it. And what happened was, actually, oh man, I don't remember entirely, but I think I got in the habit of really taking care of my computer during that phase. So I would like reinstall my OS every 6 months and defragment like crazy. Now I just sort of like let it die on the vine, sadly. But oh, that didn't work. Just do some shield bash. Come on, die! Yeah, okay, he's dead. Anyway, yeah, man, it's hard to concentrate. I hope this doesn't happen in the LP. The eventual anything. Well, I mean, if I can't figure out these glitches, there's never going to be an LP. But anyway, the point of all this is eventually the hard drive just couldn't take anymore, or whatever it was. Installing XP could only save it for so long. It was really just a band-aid. I mean, I got a few years out of it, but it was nothing compared to, you know, getting a new computer. So it just died. And I'm not made of money, so when it died, it was sort of like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do now? So I found a pretty decent computer for like ridiculously cheap. Not eventually. Originally, the dude who was selling it posted it for like $100, but then he, I like tracked the ad. Oh shit! I always do the rolling thrust for this first. Damn, what are these things called? Bullblins. I always do the. Whoa! Did you see that? I always do the rolling thrust for the first bullblin, and then this is not working out. I just forget it. Oh, I tried to throw the ball and chain, and it didn't work out. Anyway, die regularly. Get the shield up. Yeah. All right. Oh, the camera is different than the one in Breath of the Wild. I'm playing so much Breath of the Wild. I think I'm like 125 hours in. Oh, get him before he. Okay. Anyway, what was I talking about now? Jesus. Shit, I have no clue. Oh yeah. I love this animation, by the way. It's like my favorite thing. What I will say for the Wii U version, the texture on the Hylian shield looks like ass in this version. I mean, it's okay. It's better than, you know, obviously Ocarina of Time on the N64, but they really improved it on the Wii U. Of course. Maybe it was Tantalus and not Nintendo. If so, thanks. I appreciate it. But, what was I talking about? Yeah, so, it was like $100, and then, like, I tracked the ad, and the next day, the guy included a bunch of free, software, and I can't remember what it was, but it was cool, and he lowered the price twice. He lowered it to 80, and then he lowered it again to 60, with, and like increasing the value by adding stuff. It's nothing I couldn't have obtained on my own, like through the fucking Pirate Bay, but like, I mean, like, that doesn't change the fact that the deal got better. So I was like, screw it, I'll use it. And it's like a mini tower. It's a little like, it's more convenient for me because it's not as loud and it takes up less space. But at the same time, I sort of am more satisfied by having this like hulking brute of a, you know, tower, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah, it's like the penis effect. Even though I don't, I just low-key admit that I have a small piece. I don't have a small piece, and even if I did have a small penis, it wouldn't fucking matter. Like, get over it. Anyway. That's so random, but, okay, Daikis. I really would like to do, like, this proper, because I have, like, all these cool ideas for, like, dispatching the enemies in Twilight Princess, to, like, save your resources, or, like, you know, do it in a cool way and stuff. And right now, with the current setup that I have, I can't hear any sound on the game until I watch it back as a video, so that's lame. Yeah, I keep pausing instead of I'm gonna just not bother with the backslice and shoot an arrow down your throat. Ah! Ah! Ugh. Yeah, sorry about that. You're dead. Hey, over here, over here. Anywho. So yeah, I can't remember when I got that computer, a few years ago. I nicknamed my old computer B and put like a sticky note tombstone on him from like 2008. It's like B, 2008 to 2014 or something like that. Maybe it was 2013. But anyway, the point of this is I picked up my capture card for like almost the same money as my computer. And then, I'm just gonna try and corral these guys. You can like get them all in one combo. Okay, I think I got it, Fuck! Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Actually, you can shield bash and then jump attack is a one-hit KO for the tech hits. Or you could just go back and whatever stuns them. Anyway, so long story short, yes, I'm never gonna make a long story short. Who do you think I am? I don't know if I mentioned it, but my capture card's a Dazzle, and so the software is like Pinnacle Studio, and it was fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I was just gonna use it to capture the video. Oh shit! Not this room. You kidding me? I have to go through this room while trying to explain this crap. Well, whatever. Yeah, so it was fine. It was just like a means to an end. I wasn't gonna use it to edit or anything. I'm fucking like pedestrian as all hell. Like more than you can possibly. Oh, you fucking just declared war. Oh my god. Anyway, I just use Movie Maker to edit because I don't really like. I'm learning, right? Like it serves my purposes, especially for LP videos. Sometimes you want to add some captions and whatever. You don't need anything too fancy. I mean, I guess maybe you could argue otherwise, but I just don't. So maybe I'll feel differently as I learn, and I do want to learn how to use some better. I'm really not doing very well at this right now, but that is to say the gameplay, not. Well, I guess you could say I don't make good videos yet, but I'm not going to give up because you don't lose when you quit. You quit when you. No, wait. You don't quit when you lose. You lose when you quit. That's it. Maybe I said that right. I'm not even paying attention really. But yeah. So the point is, my Pinnacle Studio. You just click on import and then it comes up with a window to capture the video, and my fucking software stopped producing that window. I click on import now and the button just like grays out and doesn't do anything, and I can't get it to work at all. I've uninstalled it. I've tried I've looked up fixes and all this, and nothing's working. So I just was like, screw that shit. So I looked around for. I was like, well, there's gotta be. I reasoned that there has to be another, capture software that I can use, right? Like it's not like you buy the capture card and then you're screwed. You can't. You have to use the included software. It's just capturing video from a device, right? So I googled around and I found this one that suited my purposes called debut video capture or something like that, and it was sort of screwy at first, but then I keep pressing start. It was screwy at first, but I tinkered around with it for about a day and I finally got it to work with, it was hard to figure out the right codecs and the right compression and all that, but I finally got the settings that I wanted, and so I went to record the first episode of Ocarina of Time, and a prompt came up telling me to purchase the retail version, and I rage quit. I couldn't believe it. I guess I didn't know. I don't know if it told you outright that it wasn't. I assumed that it was freeware, and I don't know if they made it clear. Oh damn. That it wasn't, and so I was just really pissed at that point, and I guess there must have been some sort of hidden internal counter tracking my videos that I produced until you reached a certain number, and then it would trigger the text box to buy the retail version, which is super annoying. But yeah, so that pissed me off and delayed my progress, but I'm not going to give up, right? So eventually I learned which I didn't know before, that you could just record video through Movie Maker itself, which is not optimal. Obviously, there's like no options at all, but there's nothing really too wrong with it, because like right now I'm just recording like old stuff, and I really don't care if it looks like, I don't need to record like a game on the N64 in fucking 1080p, especially nowadays when people mostly, well, I don't know, I watch a lot of my YouTube content just on my fucking phone. Like, if you're just gonna watch it on a mobile device, then all that really matters is my audio, and I have a Blue Yeti. Yeah, I know, I have a $60 computer and a microphone that's like a lot of the big name YouTubers use. My girlfriend got it for me a few years ago for my birthday, and it was really sweet of her to do that, because it's probably like one of my favorite pieces of hardware. And it's sort of like, it's as if she's like supporting what I'm doing, or like, you know, it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't think she watches, and I don't expect her to, because like she's not like super interested in that sort of shit, and I get that. Like, you gotta be really hardcore into video games to want to watch people play through them on YouTube as a form of entertainment. That's a substitute for, you know, some TV drama or you know, anything. You know, really, it's sort of hard to explain honestly to someone why LPs are so great to watch for me. But I mean, it's about the people, and it's about like something that you love, and you know, seeing someone that you like experiencing it maybe for the first time, or seeing their reactions to it. It's just so funny. Actually, speaking of funny, these chew worms here, these are hilarious, especially when you do this. I can't hear the audio, which is a shame, but I do this like shield bash for days. This is super fun. It's almost like I do the same thing with the boomerang to the Dark Nuts in the Wind Waker. Anyway, I think I'm gonna kill you now, so thanks for the fun. Anyway, yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I've got, I guess I'll finish this batch of 10 floors. I'm recording straight out of Movie Maker, and I wanted to be able to hear the audio as I was playing, so I figured out how to get to just set the capture card as one of the playback devices, like, so the sound will play out of my computer speakers, so I can just listen to it that way. But it didn't work, and I mean it did work. What I mean is it fucked up the audio by, I don't know how it did, but it must have, because I did a test run before I did this test run of like about 2 minutes, and the audio was fine. So I'm thinking maybe splitting the audio, or not splitting the audio, but having it play on an actual device messed with it somehow. I don't know how, but that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know why it would have been doing that, because no other software that I have used has ended with that problem. So, and I've never actually tried to listen to the audio before on a device while I was recording. So I'm thinking that's gotta be it, and if it's not, then I have no idea. So I'm doing a longer recording just to see if the audio won't fuck up. And yeah, that's my story. So I guess I'm just gonna play the rest of these. Oh, it's a bunch of bulblins. Yeah, there are many like ways that I can. Oh great, I jumped strike barely. Took one out. Great, lovely. Okay, come here, guys. They're all. Hey man. Oh, he's got the new Nintendo Switch. After him. He's like, I'm an employee at GameStop, and here's like the mom. Okay. I always like to kill them with the last strike in the combo. It always looks awkward when you kill everyone and then Link does like another slash. I'm really plugged up and sick right now. I don't know if you can notice. My voice is slightly irritating even without a cold, I think. I don't really like the sound of my own voice. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And on top of that, I'm Canadian, so you have to deal with my accent. I don't hear it, but I'm sure I have one. I mean, everyone does, right? It just depends on where you are in the world. Like, you know, like, if you can hear it or not. Anyway. Fuck, learn your buttons. What's going on? I just want to bring up the item wheel, which is cool, by the way. Oh, alright. How many... I lost count on how many floors. Oops. Oh god. Hopefully I'll get better at this game before I LP it. For real. Oh shit, this is a Wolfling level. Or 4, I should say. Fuck! Come here. Alright. Death to the Undead. That'd be a cool album name, hey? Oh. I like how they still have like, I don't know what that is, like fur or rotting skin on them, I can't tell. Hey, Wolflink? Wolflink looks so good in Breath of the Wild. He looks better in Breath of the Wild than he does in his own game. Cell shading really makes him look great. What the hell is this? Oh, it's pea hats. Or levers, sorry, not pea hats. Yes, I'm a dork. Let's charge that spin attack, something you can't do on a lever. Oh yeah, there must be a heart around here. Man, this cold. I hate getting plugged up. It's so annoying. And disgusting sometimes, too. Phlegm, phlegm, phlegm. I don't know why I'm saying phlegm in this voice. Perhaps I should continue the... Ah! The entire recording in this voice. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, God. You know, there's really no reason for me to continue. I just... Oh, shit! Oh, God. How do you guys deal with these stupid rooms of chew jelly? Like, I've seen people just go at it with their sword. Every time I try to... Exactly! Every time I try to, like, combat these things with my sword, I always end up taking stupid damage. Like, you could, like, bomb them. If you use the claw shot, it automatically switches to the next target once you kill one. And that's cool. But okay, just got a technical. I mean, I'm gonna edit out the background noise, so maybe not, but you can't get rid of all of it, right? That's where the game sound comes in. Yeah, editing tricks. Yeah, see, I know stuff. I don't know anything. I'm a freaking neophyte here. This is taking so long, man. It better be worth it. My audio better not like be all every like 50 seconds or something, whatever. Yeah, I should have killed the last one with a sword. Let's go. I like doing a jump attack, and then when you can like screw with Link's animation where he like jumps and then he'll land on the door, but it'll interrupt the animation, and I can't really explain it. Maybe I'll be able to do it in the LP. Well, that's it. 20 floors. Okay, well, look forward to the Twilight Princess LP, which will hopefully happen after I'm done with Ocarina, Majora, and the Wind Waker. If I even get there in time. Maybe I'll have a Hauppauge digital HD capture device thingy by then, and we won't have to worry about any of this shit. But, oh, and a new computer. I really need to get a new computer. I will leave you with fairy boobs. Goodbye! Thanks for watching. If you did, I appreciate it. No, there's that text again. Yeah, that was me kissing you. Okay, see ya!